students. Hello students, today we are going to start our online tutorials. Today I am going to post my first tutorial. You know that due to some unforeseen circumstances I was not able to do the online tutorial one. So from today onwards I will be starting the online tutorial classes. Today we are going to discuss about links. I know I have already discussed links in our classes, in our previous classes, physical classes, but still most of the students actually were absent, were not present together. So again I want to do a recap of links in HTML. So today we are going to discuss about links. What is a link? A link is a unidirectional pointer from the source document that contains the link to some destination within the same web page, a different web page, or even a different website. That means a link in HTML allows us to move or jump from one page to another page. That means from one web page to another web page, or between the same web page we can also move between the different sections of a particular web page, or from one website we can move to another website. That means from one web page of a particular website we can move or jump to another web page of another website. So that is why links are very helpful, as it allows us to move from one location to another location. So that is the meaning of link in HTML. Now, how are links indicated? You know that there are different colors regarding how links are being displayed. You know, link color, visited link color, active link color. Links are generally indicated by an underlined text. That means a hypertext generally has a underline. Okay, and it appears in blue or purple color depending on whether the link object has been visited or not. I think most of you have used CSS properties for changing the link colors. Okay, by default links appear in an underlined text, appear as an underlined text. That means an underline will be there in the hypertext, and it will generally appear in blue or purple. Okay, types of links. Now we have already discussed about this one. There are three different types of links. First one is internal. Internal links are those links within the same web page, that is between the different sections of the same web page. The links that helps us to move between the different sections of a particular web page, those links are known as internal links. Now, to create an internal link, how can we create internal links? You already know that to create links, anchor tag is used. The A tag, anchor tag, that is used for creating links. And along with the anchor tag, its attribute href, that is also known as hypertext reference, is used. Now to create internal links, there are two steps, and these two steps must be done correctly, then only your internal link will be working. Now the first step is create an anchor. To create an anchor, and then we have to create a link pointing to the anchor. Okay, so to create internal links, again I am repeating, to create internal links two steps are necessary. First step is create an anchor, the anchor part, create an anchor part, and then the second step is create a link pointing to the anchor part. Now how we can create an anchor part and the link part? Okay, now here you can see step 1, create an anchor. I have written an example here. Inside the heading tag I have used the anchor tag A, and then I have used the ID attribute. Listen carefully. To create the anchor part, the ID attribute is used along with the anchor tag. Okay, you see in the above code the anchor part is created using the ID attribute. Now step 2, that is create a link pointing to the anchor. Again I have written a code here. Inside the heading tag you can see h1 is a container tag, so it should be closed. Now here in the step 2 we can see I have created a link pointing to the anchor using the anchor tag A and href attribute. Remember that to create a link between the anchor part and the link part, the value given with the ID attribute in step 1 is same with the value given with the href attribute in step 2. The only difference is that in ID, in the anchor part, while we use the ID attribute, we have given a value top, T-O-P. Again, the same value we are using it in the link part also. You can see ahref equal to hash symbol is written top. You can see the difference is that in the anchor part ID attribute is used, in the link part href attribute is used. Now both the parts have same value top, top, but you can see in the link part along with the value top an additional symbol hash symbol is given. Okay, that thing you must remember. In the anchor part id attribute is used, and in the link part href attribute is used. Along with the href attribute the hash symbol is also used. If you by mistake don't give the hash symbol, then the link won't be created and it will be an error. Okay, a mistake. Remember that the value given with both the id and href, that is the link part, should be same. If the values are not matching, then the link between the anchor part and the link part won't be created. Okay, now how can we create an external link? Okay, in your book you can see there are three different types of links. The first one is internal link, we have already discussed. Second is local and global. Now local links are links within the same website. That means a particular website may have numerous pages, and between these pages those links that helps us to move between the different pages of a particular website, those are known as local links. Global links are links between different websites. That means from one page of a particular website you will be able to move to another web page belonging to a different website. So that's how you can move between different websites. So when the links that allows us to move between different websites or web pages of different websites, those are known as global links. Global links are links between different websites or between the pages of different websites. That is links that allows us to move between different websites. Now note, both local and global links are categorized together as external links. You see, local and global links together we call them as external links. Okay, now how can we create an external link? You see, while creating internal link there were two steps: create an anchor, and then second step was to create an anchor link pointing to the anchor. While creating external links we don't have to follow those steps. We can directly use the href attribute. id attribute is not used while creating external links. Okay, href attribute is used. You see in the coding section I have written between the heading tags, opening heading and closing heading tag, ahref target page.html, that is the page to which we want to jump. That one page name is written along with .html extension. And then I have used one additional attribute here, title. This title attribute is used to give tooltip information, that is a preview or a relative information to which page we are going to move or jump. Okay, ahref target page.html, then title attribute I have used, link to target within double quotes. You see attribute values must be written within the double quote symbols. Then click here is the hypertext here. Okay, when you open the page in a browser you see only the hypertext, that is click here, will be visible, and when you click it, okay, you will be able to move to the target page, okay, or the source document. Okay, now note, external links are created using href attribute, and in the previous slides we have already seen internal links we use both the id and the href attribute, but while creating external links we need only the href attribute. Okay, now using css properties. Now you see, in the earlier version of HTML, that is HTML 4.0, CSS properties were not required, but now you see most of the HTML tags are getting depreciated. That means they are not working in our latest upgraded web browsers. That's why nowadays CSS properties are used, that is cascading style sheet. These properties are used to change the appearance and behavior of links in HTML. We have already used CSS properties for images and for tables. In our previous classes we have already discussed while our classes were going on physically. You see, and for links also we can use the CSS properties. Now to use the CSS properties, again the style tag is used. Style type equal to tag slash CSS, that is the value of type attribute, and this is the order. You see, a link, I have used the default color. Link default color is blue, visited default color is purple. Hover, the third one property is hover. Hover doesn't have any default color. I have written here yellow. You can give any other color. And active properties default color is red. You see, one thing you must follow, this is the proper order in how in which you will be writing your CSS properties for links. First will come link, second will come visited, third will come hover, and fourth will be active. So this is the proper order. You don't jumble the order. Link first, then visited, then hover, and at the last you will use active. And I have used the default color of link, visited, and active. Hover doesn't have any default color. You can give any other color of your choice. But in exam, if question comes that you have to give a particular to link, visited, or active, then you have to give those colors. By default, these are the colors I have already mentioned in the coding. Okay, in the above code, default colors of link, visited, and active are used. You see, I have written two notes here. Note, hover doesn't have any default colors. Hover, the hover property doesn't have any default color. You can give any color. If it is mentioned in the question that you have to give a particular, then you can give. Otherwise, you can give any color of your choice. Again, second note is a hover must come after a link and a visited. That's why I was telling you this is the proper order. First a link is written, then visited is written, then hover is written. That is the third property you have to write is hover. First come links, then visited, and then hover, and the end after hover you will be writing active. This is the proper order in which you have to write the CSS properties for links, okay, while you are using CSS properties. Okay, now if anything or any doubt is there, you just WhatsApp it in the group. Okay, again I will be posting you some other tutorials regarding links. I will be giving you some programs. I will be giving you some assignments. Since our physical classes are not going to happen within, maybe it will take another 1 month or maybe more than 1 month. So by that time we will be doing our online classes. Maybe I will be using the Google Meet class to do some interactive classes, but for the time being I will be creating videos and I will be posting it in the WhatsApp group. Any confusion or doubt will be there, you can WhatsApp me in the group. Okay, and I hope you all are at home. Stay safe, stay healthy. Okay, and bye.